I like to fish the Hydrilla when I can find it on Lake Amistad. You have to keep in mind that it could be 20, 30 feet deep, and it could be up to a foot or two. I fished it at both levels, and you have to find that grass a lot of times to find the bass. That's not to say that's the only way to catch them, because it's not, but when you can find Hydrilla, generally you've got a great chance to catch the bass. So when you start looking and you start graphing, you're covering water, it's going to show up on your graph, and then depending on how deep it is, and depending on how scattered it is, depending on how thick it is, depending on the time of the year, you know, we'll give you a lot of options to fish it. I mean, I've caught them on frogs and shallow water spinner baits in the grass, swim baits in the grass. I've caught it dropping 1 ounce jigs in the grass. I've caught them cranking. I've caught them on lipless crankbaits. I've caught them on spinner baits. I mean, you just have to determine what the grass is at any given time and how you're gonna fish it. One of my favorite ways is during the pre-spawn, when that water temperature is, let's just say 48 to 60 degrees, fish hadn't moved up. If I can find shallow grass in the drains, getting in there throwing crankbaits, the Spro Little John. I mean, there's a lot of different crankbaits that you can throw in those situations, kind of work your way down some of those drains, look for the key areas, and boy, you can absolutely hammer some of the pre-spawn bass in those situations.
Oh, come here, fish. Goodness, you're strong down there. Boy, you ate it too. A little bit better bass. Come here, buddy. Look at that. That's all about eating it. It's got everything in there. That's what I like to see. That's gonna be one of the, I mean, he hit it with authority right off. You can kind of little point with some grass on it. It's cranking down through here. I think every bass we've caught so far today has been on that Little John right there.